Hey everybody, how are you? Well, I am going to take a break just for a day from my Halloween because I still have at least three more DIYs for Halloween. And then a couple for fall, and then we're into Christmas. But I want to get this present done for my son, my oldest son. It's his birthday in a day. And this is going to be an extremely easy DIY. I don't know about you, but guys, it's harder. And when I make something, I want it to be masculine, you know. So I went to Walmart. Look at this. This is real wood, and it's already been, looks like it's had the gray and the brown put on it, kind of whitewashed, if you will. And it can stand up. So what I'm going to do with this isn't going to take me long. What you'll need is, if you don't want to get this, you can just get a piece of board. Personally, I like it because with this part here you can stand it up, but if you're good at woodworking, you can just put your own ends on there. Nevertheless, piece of wood. And then I trim, or I'll use the jute. It just depends on what I like as I get going. And then I have my espresso antiquing. A stencil, and I got blessed. So I'm going to put the blessed sideways, I think. I was not sure if I wanted to put it down here, up here, like this, or like this, but I think before I do it, I'll put the jute on, because the jute is going to hold pictures of my son and my grandson, his son, his very first, and they waited a long, long time, and this little guy is a miracle, let me tell you. So I have this, and I just printed these out. Isn't that so sweet? Look at this one. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. And I made them small enough because I didn't want to make them really, really big, because then it would just overpower the wood. So that's why I made these kind of small. But, so I'm just going to wrap and wrap and wrap. And leave a space in between. I just want to see what this looks like. I'm not going to adhere it yet. I'm just kind of doing a mock wrapping, if you will. These pretty tight. And it's up to you how many you want to put on here. And then you can kind of fuss with it a little bit if you want to, before you adhere everything. Perfect for a guy. You know, I don't know about you, but I just think it's hard. And I'm going to leave this hanger on here in case he wants to hang it in his office, or just put it on a desk or whatever. So I'll leave the hanger and he can do with it what he wants. I made them all. I have a video of it. I'll put it in the end screen after this video so you can see. But I did a frame. Well, it really isn't like, well, it's kind of like this, but not really. Does that make sense? It's got the feel of, if you put these together with what I made them for Christmas a couple years ago and this, it would go together. Let's put it that way. You be the judge when you look at it. Okay, so I think that's about where I want to go with that. This one is. But what I'm getting at is, if they're you got to make them tight enough. But if they're tight enough, these will fit. What you could, they'll stay better. Let's see now before I do anything else. I just wanted to get a feel of it, okay? So this is just, I don't know, I like the bless to the side for some reason. It's just different. Oh, no, this part won't be there, okay? You got to keep in mind, it's going to be really just this much of the, so a picture could go here. All right, now let's look and see what it looks like. Okay, but see, the thing is, if I put it down here, okay, this is going to take up the whole length. So if you put the pictures on it, you're going to cover up the blessed. You could put it up here. It wouldn't be quite as hidden, but it still might be. And then, I could put it in the middle, but in the middle you still have the pictures that are going to hide it. You see what I mean? You think that I'm going to go this way with it. Okay guys, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to tape the blessed on with my painter's tape, and then take my brushes, my stencil brushes, this one's getting loose, and paint this. So when I get this taped, I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to get started now. Got my trusty little palette. I'm going to put some of this antiquing. You don't need much, and you want something where you can dab it off, because you want more of a dry. You don't want it really wet because you don't want it to bleed underneath. I'll probably just do the first letter and then I'll do the rest off camera, because you really can't see it anyway because I know my hand's in the way. Just the position of my camera, unfortunately. Okay, I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Still taped on, just been done, and I'm going to lay it right back down. Okay, so now all we have left, I'm going to take this off, see how that turned out, I think. And, well, you know what, I'm going to peek to see if I need to do it again. Let's see. Nope, I think that'll be good. So let's take it off and see. Alright, so there it is. Perfect, and it kind of matches this brown. I don't know if you can tell on camera. So let's put this to the side. Now all we have to do is wrap our jute, put our pictures in. Alright. Okay, I'm going to decide how I want this and how close, how many times, and then when I'm done wrapping it, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done, and I wrapped it tight, and they're close together because in time it's going to wear where it gets a little bit looser. But back here, I just tied it in 2 knots and then wove it in between these and tied it again, then I'll cut these off. Before I do that, let's put some pictures in and see how it looks. This was a very, very easy, but I think masculine enough for a present for a man. You could make this for a college student going away to college. If it was a girl, you could really embellish it. I printed these pictures on Kodak matte photo paper. This was right after he was born, just minutes. And I'm putting it in between a little bit the jute. And I just took random pictures. And then there you go. So you're able still to see the blessed. You can make out what that says. And you have room for these pictures. Now, I did these 3 by 5. You could do them a 3 by 3 or smaller if you wanted. But these work out well, and then they can put whatever pictures they wanted as time goes on, because he's only 3 months old. So, but anyway, I hope that you will try this. Very easy. And for a man, it's a masculine gift, which I like. You could do it for a college student going to college. If it's a girl, you could embellish with flowers and do all kinds of stuff. You could wrap this and then intertwine lace into it. You could do a lot of stuff. So guys, until our next DIY, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.